Clock now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Joe Mixon. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And 1.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty. But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Play fake, Rivers. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Third and long for Rivers. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game. And they reacted poorly on that one.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
The Browns 1st down.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
23 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run. Cook. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. He's going to get this one down to Cook. Call it a pickup of 7, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Block working out of the gun. Flushed out right. He finds Humphreys. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. Play action. Now it's Locke. It'll buy some time right. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. 7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. He'll dump this off to Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Block now to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because...
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone. Back. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but now it'll be 3rd down.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Rivers. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Locke. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
1st and
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Locke again. Escaping the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Locke. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Locke. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Running for it, here's Cook. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Open man here, T.J. Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
taken down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
12 yards there and a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
He was taking
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it. Here we go.
Rivers now from the 50. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Throwing Rivers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
A big loss.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Browns drive about to get started. On 1st down, Locke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Browns first down.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing now is Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Intended for DJ.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
15 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Locke. Looking deep for Hilton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the gun, Locke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
20, Cowboys 6.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Play action now. Rivers. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Watch the whip. Check 9.
They'll run here with Mixon. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
At the 24-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Mike. Hey.
Rivers. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
41-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Locke to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, but it'll be second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. To throw again, Locke, and he comes back with one complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he's got his man Hilton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
T.Y. Hilton. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Browns.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And the 13-year man puts it through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Load it. Load it.
Stay at home, stay at home. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Block 11.
Throwing on third and long. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over first and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On first and 10, here's Locke. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8. So first and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Locke. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Lock now on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. DeAndre Swift. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Red Delta!
Play fake. Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball. Preston Williams, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. Rivers on the money, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And partner, he just surpassed 60,000 career passing yards. I remember when you and I were there when he hit 50, now 60. Where does this stop?
I don't know where it stops, but how did we even calculate this one, right? Long division? New math? Using abacus?
I trusted you. You're smarter than I am.
My calculator shorted out on this one. 60,000 yards. Congratulations.
Man, has it been fun to track his career, and it continues. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Throwing, Rivers. Flush to his right. The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up fourth.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 34. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that gets them back within 10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Locke. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now Locke. Looking deep for Hilton. It got his man complete. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
T.Y. Hilton.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with it. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. That'll be complete to Cook. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Trey Flowers. Locke's pass. Intercepted.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Let's get off the field. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 15. Check 1.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
End of the 3rd quarter. With the
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On the run, it's Mixon. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Maybe a free play here for Rivers. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll give it to Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Check, check. Lucky. Wide. Load it. He's checking. Crash. Switch. Q.
And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back. Hey, check Mike. Watching you grind.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, easy. No. Run 80.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it. Cluster.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Lock going to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and forever. throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right.
And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted by the Browns.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Mixon. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Joe Mixon.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Jones. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Check 55, Mike.
Now Rivers on 4th down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught left side by Hilton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Just past midfield.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Locke. He's going to let this go end zone for Hilton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing.
Is good.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
DJ Moore on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They fake the handoff, now Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And the blitz does come. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And the Browns 1st down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Lock to throw. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. A run there with Cook not going to accomplish much. Call it no gain. 2nd down coming up.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
21-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Now Locke. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
4-yard attempt.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it's pandemonium in the dog pound as the Browns are going to win the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't